Hey gents, I thought I'd share this battle because I think it illustrates something that, at least to me, is important to keep in mind in this game. Sometimes you can have a really great game and feel like, well, maybe not that you did everything right, but that you did mostly the right thing throughout the game, and things still don't turn out quite the way you hoped. So as you can see, matchmaking, while not horrible, is tough. I'm in bottom tier. Texas get up tiers pretty well, as long as you have some idea how to play the ship. I see Byron, some DDs and some cruisers on this side, so I say, alright, I'll pitch in at D. Now I'm looking at, what am I facing on the other team? Gotta move something here. I'm looking at, in terms of destroyers, Mahan, Icarus, Fubuki. Any of those ships, if they catch me, can tear me up pretty good. Milberton, Omaha, both have torps. Duke Aosta has 12-kilometer range torps. Indianapolis, of course, that hard-hitting USAP from their heavy cruiser line. Atlanta, fire starter. So I'm just kind of taking inventory as I'm crossing the map here. What am I liable to encounter? Now, one thing you'll note is that you get Gneisenau and an Omaha on the opposite side of the map, on the A side, who are staying inside of our cap. I'm not sure what their thought process there was, but I'm not sure I agree with that decision to make that choice. Now I want to make use of the island, so I want to cross here, and it looks like Marblehead and Monaghan are screening for torpedoes, so I feel pretty confident. And I'm feeling really good because our T-61 took out the Icarus on this side. Now our Shiratsu is on the D line on the other side of the map. I'm not sure why. I don't want to be too harsh in my judgment. There might be a perfectly valid reason. Maybe he was detected by somebody over there, and he didn't really have a whole lot of cover. But they took A unopposed. And the points that allows them to accumulate really adds up much to our detriment. And you'll see Gneisenau, he's crossing to this side now. On our team, anyway. He's in our original cap. And as you probably saw on the minimap there, Marblehead, he just pushed right up there and got at point blank range, just got splattered. See torps.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Angling, trying to minimize any damage.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Just realized I wasn't allowing you guys to watch what I was zooming in, what I was aiming at, etc. Sorry about that. So, both sides have lost 2 ships. I'm trying to pick targets that I can do maximum damage to. If there's a DD out this way, which there probably isn't, I can see this Fabuki in the other cap, but on the off chance that there is, I don't really want to head any farther toward the map edge here. So I'll take a desperation shot at that reversing Omaha and then turn around and start heading center.
Alle Stationen, brauche Feuerunterstützung. Alle Stationen, melde Position eines strategischen Ziels.
Now they're calling targets, but our Bayern, if he did anything, I don't know what it was. He's in retreat back toward our cap circle that we started with. Gneisenau finally made it to this side of the map. Thought about taking a shot at the Duca there, but he's moving fast and he's turning away, so I didn't. Would have just given away my position. Now I'm looking on the mini-map, keep an eye on that Atlanta. I always want to take a shot on Atlanta if I can. I got an island between me and him, but as I see him moving out, I'm thinking, well, maybe I can. Yeah, he's turning around, so maybe I can get a shot as he's headed back. And it's worth hanging on to the shot for that possibility. Didn't turn out quite as well as I'd hoped, but I had to take the shot. He kept turning in. Now you can see they're massing just south of the D cap. Monahan's pulling back. T-61. Bless that guy. He's still out there giving him a hard time. Then I see that they're pushing our cap. You got a Fuso on one side, and you got Atlanta on the other side of that same little block of island there. And I'm watching, where our guys are headed. They're looking at it's a little bit like watching a chicken run around with his head cut off. So I commit, and I say, okay, I got to go back to our cap, because if the Fuso's there, he's probably got support that we can't see. That's my speculation. And I know we can see a lot of things on the map, but we don't know what their communication is. I'm guessing there's going to be more there shortly. I also noticed Atlantis turned around and is heading back toward the edge of the larger island between B and D. They're in our cap. Somebody's resetting it. Thank goodness. Probably our T-61. He's pushing that Bertan pretty hard. Okay, I'm detected.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Maybe if I get broadside, I'm thinking, then maybe I'll go at Mahan. I'd like to chip some hit points off of him to help our T-61, but you gotta take the shots that really matter here. De Grassa. This guy, well, as you'll see, was pretty clueless throughout. A little later in the game, when he should have been firing at you, he was firing at me, and he just wasn't hearing that he was. Should do that. Also, notice no camo on the boat. It's a premium.
Torpedoes, direct front.
He's pretty much a brand new player, and he had apparently no idea so camouflage that he should have on that ship. He also just about torpedoed New Orleans. It gives you some idea of the team. Okay, so back to the action. I'm still committed to getting back over to our cap, but oh, hey, look, there's the Atlanta again.
Concentrate fire on the target.
I haven't really been able to land the solid shot that I've been hoping for, other than that one cruiser citadel. But I'll keep chipping away as I can. Colorado's going to burn down. There he goes. So let's just pretend there. But they did take the cap, so they've got 3 caps to 1. Here comes Atlanta. I keep pinging him.
Torpedoes to port.
he's doing the same thing. He's turning around.
The
I
ship
got
is on fire.
here. And he turned in again, so another 2,000. Just, I guess, fired too high that time too. I wanted to clear the island. Okay, so, you know, I was concerned that they would be pushing the only cap that we have. So I committed to heading this way. Right around now, I'm thinking maybe that was a bad idea, because I'm not really seeing anything over there now. But I decide, okay, well, you see there's an Indy, the Duca's over there. There's another cruiser moving up from the south, so I'm going to go ahead and head on over there, because Byron hasn't, to put it tactfully, hasn't impressed me yet, so I don't want to have to count on our Byron to do anything. Okay, so there's Indy. We got the De Grassa that I was telling you about a minute ago. We got that captain at our cap, and we got the Byron. So we got those two guys and me. Now, I don't claim to be the best player in the world, so I hope don't sound that. Again, the whole point of this video was to show you that sometimes you can do a lot of variety and still have everything just go badly. So there's our Byron. Really, as far as I can tell, I've done a whole lot of and then eating a couple of torpedoes. The ship is on fire. Still. I mean, he's moving a little bit. Okay, so there's smoke and fire coming out of the smoke, and I don't want any part of that. So hey, there's an Indy. I'm gonna get a shot at him. Just wait for all my guns to line up. Aim carefully. I'll take it.
Destroyed an enemy cruiser.
Okay, so now I'm continuing to angle against whatever's in that smoke. And see, I'm targeted by 3. Okay, so I finally got clear. Now I'm targeted. Look at that, 2 cruisers. Now, the Duke is more broadside, but it shouldn't matter.
The ship is on fire.
Have to hit him. Get the guns reloaded before Duke gets out of there. Duke is awfully fast. I'm gonna try. I also know he's got 12-kilometer torps. Okay, I'm gonna be able to get a shot off here, but I'm gonna have to.
Astern.
Yeah, it's gonna be predictive. I can guess where he's gonna be.
Torpedoes astern.
And I did not guess all that well. Meanwhile, down under 15,000 hit points and burning. Notice the points. We have 615, they have 832. They still have more caps than us. Oh, look at that. The Duke had decided he wanted to finish off the Texas.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
This is probably not a very good call.
The ship is on fire.
Yeah. That's a mistake in this game.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
Alright, now I've been watching this Atlantic play that little gap there through the whole game, and I'm thinking to myself, alright, I got something else out there on this A side that's shooting at me, but I'm going to try and head down there and cut off that Atlanta. He's not going to be able to keep going back and forth.
Reporting the target position.
So I'm looking at my hit points, and I'm thinking, alright, it's going to take me a little bit to get there. Maybe by the time I get there, I'll be able to heal again. And oh, look. Right, so he's got almost 52,000 hit points right now. This becomes important later. There we go. Almost 9,000. I'll take that. But he's pushing the cap against our brilliant Byron and the De Grassa, both of which I've mentioned before. And a Monahan that's done a respectable job. Oh, look at that. Fabuki. Now, you know what that means, right? That means I am about to have a face full of torpedoes. But I'm going to take a second here. He's feeling a little confident. So not to be. Now I'll just angle in.
Torpedoes to port. Torpedoes dead ahead.
And Aw,
Torpedoes to port.
missed. Meanwhile, I'm still watching the score, 734 to 882. Just now got cap parity, but they're pushing again. Oh, look, and here he comes. And I'm thinking, you know what? I'm really hoping here I can spoil this guy's day. And look at that, Fubuki's coming up behind him, so I'm just going to fire one gun. And if that kills him, oh, that saves everything else for you, buddy.
Enemy destroyer foundered.
It's 3-on-1.
2 of them.
Atlanta was not happy with that. All right, so 3-on-1, and I'm thinking, okay, great, Monahan, DeGrasse, and you know, they're going to be trying to burn him down. So I'm in my shot. I'm watching my guy is firing over him, and the DeGrasse is firing AP. Another 10,000. So I go, okay, I got to go around. And Texas is not a speedy boat. So I have a moment to type. I thought about slowing down here, try to get off shot, but I don't know, because then I'll never get into the other cap. I've got to get around this island to have a shot at it. So anyway, you see I type, get him burning, boys. Hoping to see more HE, but no, there's AP being fired. So I make it a little more strenuous there. Use HE shells. No, still AP. So I said it again. That's 3 times. Meanwhile, I'm just about around the island, and I'm going to need to start paying attention to what I'm doing. So now, at 827 to 943 points, it's almost over. He's got 24,000, almost 25,000 hit points. And I just did not aim properly. And now I can look to see whether or not it's still AP shells or HE shells, and it looks like finally it's HE shells. But it's too late. They have 975 points, he's running. So, I think this game replay illustrates pretty well that sometimes you can play a fairly smart game, maybe not perfect, but fairly smart game, do everything you can to try to help the team win, and it just not work out. Thanks for watching, guys.